money management guru Dave Ramsey advised us to buy everything cash to pay down our houses and everything that we have. But I wish it was the situation for all of us. But we know that this is just not possible all the time. So I wanted to talk to you about that 20% down myth right here, right now. Because we all know that when we buy a house is one of the biggest investments of our lives. By the way, this is Natalia Echeverri with Coldwell Banker, and please subscribe, like, and the rest of it. In any case, 80% of the population this past February bought a house with a mortgage, meaning that they did not pay their house in cash for whatever reasons. If they didn't have it, because of course they didn't have it. If they did, just because some financial, tax reasons, whatever it might be. But the good news are that you can buy a house with 0% down, if you apply of course, or as little as 3.5% down. Isn't that good news? So did you or your husband were ever in the military? If that's the case, you can apply for a VA loan. This one is guaranteed by the Department of Veterans Affairs. So it's called VA again. Another one is the USDA. This one is the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA. But of course, this one is zero down as well, but it has its catch. It has to be in a qualified area, most likely rural, but there is an option, and this one is 0% down. And the other way to get that 0% down on down payment assistance programs. There might not be 0%, but they are very, very small amount that you have to put as down payment. This one is normally offered by federal and state governments and some municipalities. Federal programs includes teachers, firefighters, police officers. You should check that if you kind of like are towards those qualifications. They might be able to help you. And so when you consider a very low down payment, you can also check something called FHA, the Federal Housing Administration. So these loans are as low as 3.5%, and they benefit many, many people. Over the years, this program, of course, like everything, has been changing, and they've been modifying its terms and the whole idea of the FHA, but it's still very appealing to buyers, especially first-time home buyers. So as I mentioned, it can be as low as 3.5%, and it can go up to 10% down. That depends on you as a borrower, and every single situation is different. But I am not a mortgage broker or in the mortgage business. I will advise you to speak to your mortgage broker. This is very, very important that you educate yourself and then you ask questions. Each mortgage broker can give you a variety of banks where you can apply based on your qualifications. Credit score, income, if you don't have income, if you're a foreign national, whatever your case might be, you might be able to qualify for these FHA loans. The biggest drawback with the FHA loans is that they are considered a high-risk loans. Why? Since you're not giving that 20% down, that is the norm, the standard down payment that everybody will give, a mortgage insurance premium will be added to your mortgage payment, which is kind of high, but because of the risk of you're not putting 20% down, the bank wants to make sure that if anything were to happen with the house And then if anything were to happen to you and you cannot continue with your payments, they have that security. In the past, once you reach that equity and you have like 20% of equity in your property, that mortgage insurance premium used to be like waived, or somehow they will take that out of your payments. Now, since everything is different, I'm not sure if that's something that you can do right now. You have to consult that with a mortgage expert. But with a conventional loan, which is a more secure way of buying a house as per the bank's eyes, you do not have to pay that mortgage insurance premium, and it's the ideal situation. But I am sure not everybody has that 20% down. But what I want you to understand is that not because you don't have 20% to give as down payment, it doesn't mean that you cannot buy the house of your dreams, or that you cannot start with something. It is possible. There's many ways that you can do it, and there is a lot of help for people that cannot come up with those 20% down payments. Also, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac came up with a 3% down payment back in 2014, 2015, where you only had to give 3% down, but you had to have like more than, I guess, I'm not sure, it was 640 as a minimum credit score, and you will have to purchase that mortgage insurance premium to a private insurance company. But again, it is an option, and there are many out there. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate your company. Don't forget to watch this video. It's very nice. It will help you a lot, and I will see you next week.